Oh my God. It's 11:30. Okay. Wait, why does my screen look dirty? I look a little bit I look a little ashy. What's going on? How are we doing? It's 11:30. Hello, hello, hello. If you are new here, my name is Cho, and we go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. And when I tell you, January this month has been the longest month of my entire life. When I tell you that, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. It has been, oh, what? No, I don't want that. Well, let me get this slow mode on for the chatty Cathys. Okay. But how are we doing? Hey, Kaylee. Hey, Kaylee McCormick. Hey, Leah Bobia. Oh, we'll get some rest, Leah. Hi, Ovi Hunt. You just got your braces. I needed mine a long time ago. Hey, Jen Tybalt. But yeah, we are going to start off the stream tonight doing my routine, my skincare routine, because I just got out of the shower. So that is actually priority number one. But this screen is dirty. What is really going on? Okay, that's better. Y'all know I love a dirty screen, right? I love a dirty screen. Why are you sick again, Leah? What is going on with the sickness of it all? Going in with the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Blemish Busting Toner. You can get her at Walmart. Oh no, not the flu, not the flu, not the flu, not the flu. I don't catch the flu. How are y'all out here catching the flu? What is really going on? I haven't had the flu in a long time. You don't get flu shots, do you, Leo? Hi, Jeremy. Hi, ID. ID Zombie. How are we doing tonight? What's going on? Hi, Abigail. Well, listen, you gotta ask now. You gotta ask. Yeah, we are taking the shirt off. Look up here, y'all. Look up here. Look up here. Okay. You're doing well, Abigail? Awesome. Again, this is like my favorite toner that I get from Walmart. It is so good. You guys have no idea. It's so affordable, so cheap. Oh, by the way, I did use the Neutralize face wash. It has 2% salicylic acid, 2% mandelic acid. This is a really great exfoliant, especially if you have sensitive skin and you're a little bit more reticent at trying exfoliants for fear of them irritating your skin. This is a very gentle one. That's a wash off product. So highly recommend this. I get this from Amazon. Azelaic Advanced by Regimen Lab. Smells like shrimp crab boil, but it's really effective. I like it so much. My eyes remind you of coffee? Wow, ID Zombie. Thank you. I love Walmart, Abigail. What's my favorite fragrance? My favorite fragrance is Francique 65.33 by Fragrance World, aka French Avenue. That's currently my favorite fragrance. It's like a Indian chai tea and a fragrance. So it's very spicy, a little bit powdery with notes of iris, and a lot of cardamom, a lot of black tea. I like it a lot. It will be actually my first fragrance purchase. I've been testing a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances as well as just like really affordable fragrances. And I think it retails for about $40. Really, really affordable. I like it a lot. The bottle's really nice too. But I do have a whole Notion spreadsheet that I'm working on to categorize all of the different fragrances that I'm trying out. I have been wearing one called, again, by Fragrance World, aka French Avenue. I've been wearing one called Ace of Spades. And that one smells like a creamy vanilla marshmallow fireplace. Like it gives me s'mores. Like it smells like vanilla s'mores, like campfire, but not outdoors campfire, like a campfire in the coziness of your own home. So it's not like super woodsy, as in like you're outdoors enjoying a campfire, but it's more like you're inside enjoying a fire that you built in your home. So it's very comfortable, it's very soothing. I like that a lot, actually. In fact, I'm gonna go grab it in a little bit because I want to spritz someone to like smell good at night. Um, so I would have to say right now, my favorite winter fall fragrances are both by French Avenue, Ace of Spades, and Francique 65.33. Have a good night, Label Bia. Feel better soon. Feel better soon. Hey, Elson Nunez, what's going on? How are we tonight? Also, Jeremy, what kind of fragrances do you wear currently? Are you wearing any fragrance currently at all? Hey, JG. I've been really good. Hey, Awesome Sauce. Hey, Dan P, lower that camera. I don't know about that. You got to pay me a lot of money for that, Dan P. You start giving me money, then maybe I will. Things are really well, JG. This has been a very long, trying month for me personally, but it is what it is. And I shall rise, because I always do. How big am I? You haven't donated not one time, Dan P. I need to start seeing some money before I answer questions like that out of you. Get it together, Dan P. Open your wallet. Open your wallet. All this keyboard clicking and clacking. What's going on? How was my night? My night is, you don't wear any fragrance at all? Well, maybe you ought to try. I said on Twitter the other day that wearing fragrance is sort of like having an aura bonus in an RPG. It's like you put on a fragrance and you get +2 HP, like automatically while the aura is up. You know what I mean? Or like you get like 2+ and your discovery attribute or like your good luck attribute for like finding items. Like I feel like wearing fragrances is like getting an aura bonus in an RPG, 100%. Like, except the RPG is life, right? This is my favorite retinol. This is by Allies of Skin. Really great product there. I love it so much. Oh, and also, I'm gonna apply. This is kind of dumb, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of this. This is PPAR drops by Regimen Lab. This is supposed to be used in addition to a retinol or a retinoid product. To be honest, it's a single ingredient. I don't find it to be very useful for me. But I got it for free, so I'm trying to use it up. Why do I have slow mode on? Because I don't want to get too far behind in messages. That's why. Hey, Rich Like Pryor. Yeah, look it up, Jeremy. Look up Ace of Spades by Fragrance World. It smells wonderful. And to me, the reason why I like the Ace of Spades is because a lot of those smoky, masculine scents are very heavy and very unapproachable and a little bit, what's the word I want to use? Kind of abrasive. But there are those vanilla notes at the end that really pulls the Ace of Spades together and creates a scent that's a lot more approachable and a lot less offensive. It's more subtle, it's more pleasing to the senses. So I like it a lot. I really do like it a lot. I'm definitely going to be sticking on to that. I might end up getting a whole bottle of that eventually, but we'll see. Lipid Gold by Stratia. Okay. Okay. We're almost done with the skincare, y'all. I couldn't notice you without your glasses. Cho got a beard on the side of his face? What do you mean? I have more hair there than on that side. Looks like mustard. Yeah, it looks like mustard because it has some ingredients in there like sea buckthorn oil that is naturally yellow in its natural state. Hi, We Cook. It is the Two Little Dude. You know how I am. Yes, it's me. It sure is. Yeah, I do have patches. That's why I want to just get rid of all of it with a laser hair removal. I want to get rid of this shit here. I want to get rid of that shit there. I really just want to keep this area right there. That's all I want to keep. Get rid of all the other hair. In fact, when I get laser hair removal, I'm going to get my line together and that's going to be that. Like I'm not playing anymore with this whole cutting my hair all the time. I'm over it. I'm really over it. I'm doing well, We Cook. What's going on with you? How are you tonight? I'm already oiled up. I stay oiled up. What are you talking about? Okay. The waves are failing. It is what it is. You're good? Good. Hi, Glenzy. How are you, Glenzy? What's going on? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go get that fragrance actually. Okay. This is my little sample of Ace of Spades. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my God. Okay, we are done with the skincare routine. We can just chat now, y'all. We can just chat. Okay. Yay. Okay, we're ready. Is that a Jersey accent? I'm not from Jersey at all. I am from Toledo, Ohio. You started your job. Congratulations, Glindsey. That's awesome. Congratulations. I know you'll do fine. I know you'll do well. Sorry, but GAT? What is GAT? What is GAT? Hi, New Cluster. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? Ask me questions. What kind of questions do you guys have for me? I'm so happy everyone there likes me already and I just don't stop working. Well, that means you're going to have lots of money. That's awesome. Hockey puck, pond duck, that show has a dump truck. On my ass, I do have a nice ass. I do. I do lots of squats. I do lots of squats. What do I do for work? I work part-time at a restaurant, Cam. I also just started teaching cooking classes recently. Hi, Leroy. Have I tried the new cheesy Idaho? No. Andre? Yeah, there's a small resemblance. You miss your girlfriend? I'm so sorry. What is my content about? Well, these live streams are about whatever you want them to be about. I don't have a plan for the live streams. It's all about you here. But my videos are all vlogs about my lifestyle. Favorite Taylor Swift song? Purple Haze, I think, or Purple Colors. I don't know. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I've got January was so slow. Like, we're still here. We're actually still here in January right now. I'm like gonna be sick just thinking about it. I'm gonna be fucking sick just thinking about it. Alter ego. How old am I? Take a good guess. Hi, Hugh Janice. What's my favorite toilet paper? Charmin. Who stole my eyebrows? They are hungry. Oh, thank you, Lissandro. I got good skin genetics. I do. I have really great genetics. Are we twins separated at birth, Andre? Maybe we are. Hi, Kayla McCormick. Retinol causes extreme breakout, bro. Be very careful. It does not. That's a lie. Not you here with the misinformation. I've been on retinol for years and years. Retinol does not cause extreme breakouts in my skin. In fact, they cause me to have less breakouts. You're in February now? Where are you at? You living in the future? What's going on? Hi, Rip Van Winkle. I think I missed the question. Did it get snow earlier? Not today. No, it rained today. Donkey teeth. I got donkey teeth. Yeah, I do. What does retinol do? So retinol, what it does is it does a lot of different things. Retinol, aka vitamin A. Vitamin A is the broad category that includes all different forms of retinol, retinoids, retinol, different derivatives. In a nutshell, what vitamin A does, or retinoids, or whatever you want to call them, they help reverse the signs of advanced aging. And so, number one, they increase your collagen production, which smooths out the wrinkles, gives you more of a plump, youthful look, adds vibrancy, it's brightening, it can get rid of hyperpigmentation and discoloration. It also can prevent acne from reoccurring as often as it usually does by exfoliating the skin and speeding up the rate at which your skin renews itself by shedding. So retinol does a little bit of everything. It is the ultimate Swiss Army knife in terms of skincare products. Hi, Paulina. You got rain and snow your way. You're 10 hours ahead. What? What do I think about the tea you told me? I don't think anything of it. I haven't tried it since I was a kid. I haven't tried mate since herbal mate since I was a kid. I feel left. Why does my question get passed? I think I answered your question. I have not tried the new cheesy laho. I haven't tried that. No. Does retinol wash the dishes and clean floors? I need something that does that. You need maids for that. You need maids for that. You ever heard of a maid? Yeah. I've heard that retinol may help diminish loose skin. It's interesting. Very interesting studies in terms of its impact on loose skin. There are some studies showing that retinol can actually thin out your skin over the longer period of time, but that's mostly with things like tretinoin. Overall, I think that retinol can actually, from my experience, it can thicken the skin because what it's doing, it's adding collagen. It's adding more collagen production, which is plumping. It smooths out the wrinkles. So I think that in my experience, my skin has gotten a little bit thicker rather than thinner. In terms of loose skin, it may help to diminish loose skin. I'm not really an expert on that specific category of conversation. Do I have a boyfriend? Yes. I'm really great, Testicle. You need some background music, really? Hey, Chicken Butt. Patel, you gotta move on. What do you mean? What do you mean, what should you do? She's engaged to another man. She doesn't want you. I recommend that you move on and fall in love with someone else. Sorry, gutter boys. What other questions do you guys have for me tonight? We are likely going to end the stream very promptly after 90 minutes, just so you know. Not gutter boys having issues post-transition. Got any single friends? Yeah, most of my friends are single. You can't fall in love with other girls? Well, you have a problem then, Patel. How many Cheetos do you think you could eat in one bite? At least 10. Do you swallow? I'll answer that question in the super chat. I think I got 36. 36 is a lot. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. What's massive? Help you do what, gutter boys? Am I okay? I'm more than okay. I'm a little tired, to be honest. Why does Super Chat get all the answers? Because it gives me money. That's why. Does anybody need a girlfriend? You look tired. I am tired and I am sleeping. Hi, Jam. What's going on, Jam? How are you? Slow mode is on so that I can keep up with chat. Bring your own litter box. Jam, I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. It's been a very long, trying week. I am now teaching cooking classes and every week, and that has been an adjustment for me. And so it's been a rough January overall. I'm very happy with January, but it's been a little bit more frustrating. I'm really behind on work, and I'm just really trying to type a lot of loose ends this end of January. I'm so happy that it's over and done with. I'm excited to start anew tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm definitely gonna sleep very well tonight, Leah. I'm definitely excited about that. Oh, thank you, chicken butt. Thank you so much. Why do religious people feel the need to push their ideology on people who have never met them before? Well, because I think for some of their religion, Matthew, it tells them to do that. I mean, literally. What's the cooking class like? Well, I lecture a little bit about nutrition first. So I will, and I'm not going to go over all the details for fear of doxing myself, but I give a little bit of a lecture about nutrition first. And then I go into the recipe that we're going to do a hands-on class with. So I go over a recipe with them and we go over it, and I give tips and tricks and all types of stuff throughout the rest of the class period. Both when it comes to nutrition and when it comes to preparing food. How old am I? Take a good guess. You never guessed. Guess how old I am. I haven't watched Ultraviolet OVAs. Not really. Well, kinda. Maybe I have. Claymore was pretty violent. What's your favorite Simpsons episode? Mine is the Pie Man. I don't remember any Simpsons episode. I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long. Hi, Slicer. How are you? What's going on, Slicer? I've missed you this week. It's been a long time since we chatted. I live in Columbus, Ohio. 20, 50, 23. I'm actually 35. I turned 35 on January 6th. Testicle, please don't repeat yourself. Okay, don't spam. Yeah, Cam, I live in Columbus. Not me looking 55, we cook. Not me looking 55. Really? What? Where are your mods, Cho? I don't know. They're not here, Matthew Miller, but that's okay. I've been on call late at night, so I haven't really had time to watch your streams. What do you mean on call? Are you in healthcare? Stop yapping, little unk. We about to have problems. We're not gonna have no problems. Test tickle. Matthew, you're kind of cute. Is Matthew cute? Hey, Junie June. How are we, June? What a cute name, June. It reminds me of June Kazama from Tekken. I love that name so much. I love that name so much, actually. It's a beautiful name. I've just been on FaceTime with a new friend I made for like a week in at least 3 hours every day. Are you dating someone? That sounds like you just fell in love with someone and you're dating them, Slicer. What's really going on? I do need a low taper fade. My hair is just such a fucking mess. Don't remind me. I am really tired, June. As I look tired. I look used up. I look defeated. And I feel all those things. I'm really excited to sleep tonight. No, she's in a relationship already, and I don't want to date right now. Well, if she's in a relationship right now, how does she have time to be on the phone with you all day, every day? That's strange. Thank you, June. How was your week, and what do you have planned for the weekend? Her boyfriend's not really a boyfriend? Well, obviously. Because how do you have a whole boyfriend, but you're talking to another man that's a friend all day, every day, for hours at a time? That is so strange to me. Yes, I believe in God. Hi, Austin Jerome. It's raining there. Well, it's been raining on and off here in Columbus for the last couple of days. It's really washed away all of the salt and all of the snow, and I'm very excited about that. My day is going well. It's been a long day, but I'm really excited that it's almost over. Fang all day. Fang. He barely talks to her, and when she wants to talk to him, he just says he's busy. So she's either gonna one of them's gonna dump the other pretty soon. What do you put on a glizzy? Well, I don't eat glizzies. But if I did eat glizzies, I would put relish, because I like it sweet, and ketchup, because I like it sweet. Joe, do you have any advice when it comes to dating a mama boy who makes everything about him? Yes, don't date him. I mean, to be honest, don't date him. A person that is making everything about themselves in a relationship is not someone that you want. You want a partner that is going to commit to you and will problem solve in the best interest of the relationship, of the business. Like, they should be making decisions that's going to benefit the unity that is your partnership. So I think you have to really expose the issue right at the very forefront and just make sure that you guys are on the same page. Like, are we dating? Are we dating to find common goals and common success? Or are you gonna just be selfish the entire time? Yeah. What do you recommend? Wait. Hi, Delta. What do you recommend for wrinkles prevention? You have great skin, by the way. Kim, thank you so much. I definitely recommend sunscreen. Sunscreen is great, especially when the UV index is above 3. When it's 3 or above and you're in extended exposure to sunlight, I think sunscreen is really, really important. Also, I think having a retinol is very important. Like, if you have to have like a very bare bones skincare routine, you want a cleanser, You want a hydrating serum, you want a retinol, and you want a moisturizer. Those are the things you really want to really maximize your it's like kind of like a minimalist, maximalist approach to preventing advanced signs of aging. But wearing that sunscreen when you are exposed for longer periods of time to the sun, it's very, very important. It is the cheapest way to prevent advanced signs of aging, because once you are seeing those signs of aging, it's more expensive to get rid of them. It's more expensive to reverse it than to prevent it. That makes sense. How do I tell if a guy in my gym is gay or not? I don't know. You don't have a gaydar, Matthew? Thanks, Matthew. I'm your favorite gay. You say on, just like Nicki Minaj says on. You say on. On? I say on. On? On. No, I don't. And now I'm saying that really weird now. Smash the like button, y'all. Please do. Straight to the point. I love it. BRB. I'm a go breaker with this motherfucker. He's nonchalant and constantly has the victim mindset. Oh, you do not want him. Do not waste your time, Cosmo. Please do not waste your time. Don't do it. I want to be the center of that sandwich because I'm down bad. I already know that, but I feel like he's just in a relationship just to say he has a partner. They say I love you, and she says she does love him, but I feel like he doesn't truly love her back. Yeah, probably not. My bone structure is fire. Well, thank you. Thank you to the gods. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to my parents. Yeah, thank you. Your name is Big Boss. Well, thanks, Big Boss, for being here. Well, Slicer, do you have a crush on this girl? I feel like you have a crush on this girl. What's going on? Tell the truth. Well, people are not super. I think because the mods are not here, like talking their fucking heads off. That's why I'm really caught up. Quiet as it's kept, the mods are the ones that are like keeping, like, they're the ones that really put me behind in chat because they don't have the slow on their, because since they're mods, they don't get slowed. So they just talk shit all constantly. Hi, Jake Roberts. Am I gay, Kenneth J. Bone? Well, yeah, you're watching me. David Portillo de Villa, thank you so much for being back here. We've missed you. How are you doing? You haven't missed much. I did my skincare routine and now we're just casually chatting. Have you watched The Road to El Dorado? I have not watched that before. No idea what that is. We have vanilla chai that we're drinking tonight. We're drinking vanilla chai, and then I'm having a little bit of my homemade, what do you call this before? What do you call this? Cinnamon dolce latte syrup. Cinnamon dolce latte syrup is what this is. So very, very tasty. Homemade from scratch. Really easy to make, by the way. So we're having that with vanilla chai tea. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I do care for her a lot, but if she asked me to date her, I would say no because I don't want to deal with a relationship. Oh my God, June, I love a good chai myself. Chai is so good. Oh, that's good. DreamWorks made it. I love India. Oh, there's a big age gap too? We catch each other looking at each other while working out, but I'm not sure if that means anything. Perhaps your gaydar is more refined than mine, Cho. Well, you haven't interacted enough with him either. I think that maybe if you get more up close and personal, you may be able to then pick out a couple more clues on his sexuality and if he's really digging you or looking your direction. Um, it's a little bit more difficult if you are more long distance physically to kind of, decipher that information. So I don't know. Say something to him. Like, I don't know. I don't know how. I am never the one to approach people first. Like, I'm very shy. I know you guys don't believe that, but when it comes to dating, I never asked a bitch out first. I just haven't. I haven't needed to. Um, I just don't do that because I'm very, very shy. Um, but there's ways to engage with people without asking them out. I am flirty. Like I'm definitely a natural flirt, but I think that's different than like formally asking someone out. It's different. So I have trouble giving advice on how to approach people because I don't have much experience um, doing that. Hey, Magic Johnson, you've got one of these coffee presses, Cook? That's cool. I love a good French press. What's the age of consent in Ohio? I have no idea what the age of consent is in Ohio. I just assume 18. I think 18. Hi, Bernicia. Hey, Melody. Do I have a favorite mug? Girl, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Do I have a favorite mug? Do I have a favorite mug? She asks. It's called the Ember. The first smart mug in the world. Yes, the first smart mug. I love my Ember mug. I can pick my temperature and then it stays that way for hours at a time. I love it so much. I never have to rush to drink my tea because it's gonna be the temperature I motherfucking want it to be. And I can control that from my phone, from the app. So I love that a lot. What else can I say about the Ember mug? They come in a lot of variety of colors, so it really can match your personal style. As you guys see, I love the color vintage pink. Vintage pink, aka rose gold, is one of my favorite colors for the home. And so, yeah, it comes in a lot of great colors. I like that so much. And the quality is just really, really up to par. It's really good. I've been good. I've been hard lately to watch your lives. Life has been up and down and been going fast, slow at the same time. Not an easy start to the year, but I hope this year gets better. Well, don't hope, David. Make it a reality. I want you to get out of this, get out of the mentality of just letting things happen to you. Stop letting the world and the universe happen to you and start happening to the universe. You can make this year a better year. It's within your control. So get to it. What's my favorite dish? I love swordfish. Swordfish, broccoli, and rice. January's over, thank God. Do I like Nirvana? I don't know who Nirvana is. Who's Nirvana? Hey, Sophia, what opinion do you want? You can get it from Amazon, sure. You definitely can get them from Amazon. Did I get mine from Amazon? I think I bought mine from the official website, but you definitely can get them from Amazon. Kenji says, this year is the best year so far. I dropped all the fake friends and started focusing more on my career. Period, Kenji. So happy to hear that. You're making things happening. I think that, who you surround yourself with is very important. It's very important. They rub off on you and the people that you hang around end up being role models subconsciously. You kind of like start acting like them, looking up to them, emulating them. And so if you're hanging around fake, fraudulent people who are not about anything but hating on others, then that's kind of like it rubs off. That negative energy rubs off on you. So I'm proud of you, Kenji, for making a different move this year. That's awesome. I've never heard of OD Nirvana. I haven't. Maybe I have, but I'm forgetting. I don't know. Do I have any siblings? No. Thank God I'm an only child. Oh, thank you, Junie June. I appreciate you for being here. Definitely go check me out on Instagram too. It's the same name, that show. That underscore show. Yeah, look me up there. I post there quite frequently. What goals do you have set this year? Any brand deals? Kenji, I did a whole video about this. So definitely go watch that vlog. I did a whole video on the goals that I have for this year. I'm very specific in the goals that I have, by the way. But in that video, I didn't talk about brand deals at all. I do have a handful of brands that I want to do brand deals with. One of them being Ember. Like, I love them so much. I do like Ember mugs. I want to do a brand deal with them. I want to continue establishing a relationship with Allies of Skin, which is my favorite skincare company. And spoiler alert, that may have been secured. I mean, I've always had a great relationship with them already, but I shouldn't say much more because we need to negotiate contracts and all types of stuff. All I will say is this. I've always had a great relationship with Allies of Skin for the last several years. They are my favorite skincare brand for a reason. I love them so much. Very innovative products for the skin. Every last product that they serve is multifunctional. So it's going to be a skincare product that does a lot of different things, which in turn will help you to simplify your routine where you're not buying a whole bunch of fucking skincare products, right? So I like them for that. And I've done work for them before in the past. However, I think this year we're going to have more of a long-term established contractual relationship. And I'm very, very excited at those possibilities. So Allies of Skin is one. Ember Mug is two. Definitely want to work with them. Also Sam's Club. To be honest, I want to work with Sam's Club. I love Sam's Club so much. You guys may not know this because I don't know if you watch my vlogs at all. Obviously, you guys don't. But if you watch my vlogs, if you watch my Instagram, you know I'm always at Sam's Club, and I love Sam's Club so much. So I would love to work with Sam's Club. And then, who else? Those are probably the big three. To be quite frank with you, those are probably the big three. Yeah, I think that's probably the big three. Do you have any posts and a theme and a strong or jockstrap I can get off to? Yeah, Joshua Parker, just go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. I post myself in some revealing clothes when I was down in Miami. So yeah, go look at the Instagram. Why do you know want siblings? Because I'm selfish. For what? Yeah, no. For what? So the only disappointment I have about being an only child is the inability to share in caring for the elderly in my family. I won't get deep into this topic, but the burden I carry from my family is very hard, very tough. It's exhausting physically, mentally, and spiritually. However, it's a burden I'm very proud to carry because my family has done so much for me that no amount of care that I have to provide for them will suffice or make up for the opportunities they provided for me by all being here for me. Like my dad, my mom, my grandparents, they all have been such a tremendous support system to me and continue to be today. So while, it would be better to have siblings to kind of like help me navigate this part of life, I don't have that. At the same time, I was very spoiled, and that was great. So, there's pros and cons to everything. I missed it. Sorry. It's okay. Yeah, but I did a 3-part vlog series in Miami. And Kenji, I usually go to Miami because it's a really important part of my favorite holiday, which is New Year's. It's about goal setting. And so I always spend some quality time while I'm in Miami setting my goals and my intentions for the following year. And I actually always film a video showcasing those goals. So definitely take some time to look at my vlogs. And if you want to see like some of my goal settings and what I got going on, then definitely watch that video. Oh my God, this is such a funny question. Cho, have you been whitening your teeth? They look way whiter. Matthew, no, I've been brushing my teeth. So, one of my really poor dental health, my teeth are fucked up, as we all know. But one of the things that has made my teeth so bad is that I only brush my teeth once a day. And I have not been brushing my teeth for longer than a minute. And so I made 2 changes. Monumental changes, by the way. I now brush my teeth for 2 minutes. At least 2 minutes. I try to go to 2.5 minutes, but I brush my teeth for 2 minutes minimum. And then I try to always brush my teeth after a meal. Okay? So now I'm brushing my teeth several times a day. And I think not having the grime of food even have the chance to create bacteria in my mouth and to create plaque and, just not giving food a chance to wreak damage and havoc on my mouth has been really monumental in slightly whitening my teeth. So thanks for noticing. I'm trying. I need to really start flossing. That's the next thing I need to do. Start flossing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I think this year will be different in a good way, as I've been working out for the past year and will continue to work out. And I think it's teaching me discipline and consistency. Absolutely. I love that for you. The thong and jockstrap is wild. People are wild, Melody. Girl, they're wild. You are like a nice Wendy Williams boy. I get that a lot, and that's the biggest compliment ever. I do spill the tea. Do I have a P.O. box? I want to send you a pair of Birkenstocks from my homeland, Germany. Oh my God, Kenji. Oh. If you email me, I'll give you my address. Kenji, so Kenji, just go into the description of my my vlogs, and you'll find my email address. Just email me and then I'll send you my P.O. box. It's not something that I want to have public right now. I'm just not at that point. But yes, I would love a pair. I've never had Birkenstocks, and people rave about Birkenstocks. Like, people rave about those Birkenstocks. Like, honestly, I didn't know you were from Germany. That's so cool. Oh my God, that is such a touch. That is such a touching offer. Oh my God, I'm like, that's insane. Have a good night, awesome sauce. But again, what you need to do is you need to go watch my 2025 video, and in that video, in the description box, I give you my email address. Send me an email and just say, hey, Cho, this is Kenji. What's your address? I want to send you Birkenstocks. and I'll let you know. At least one person in this chat that watched Devilman the Birth besides me. I haven't tried it. I haven't watched it. Sure, my little brother said you were tickling his feet while he was trying to sleep last night. Well, he needed to be up. That's why. Hi, Drew. Don't forget dental floss. Oh my God, we cook. I know. I'm so bad. That's another reason why my teeth are so yellow is because I don't floss. Because again, the food and the grunt gets between your teeth. That creates bacteria. It creates stains. It's just, I'm trying. I'll get there, y'all. I will. Get a water pick. Is that the water, like the water jet? Okay, I'll look into it. Today's the first day of Black History Month. Will you ever do OnlyFans? I don't think so. I would do it if I were in a desperate financial situation where I exhausted all other options. I don't think I would ever get to a place where I had to do that. So the likelihood of that ever happening is pretty low. I'm not opposed to it, but I am vehemently opposed to it as a career. I think that sex work is something. Here we go. Here we go. I think that sex work is something that you should only do for a temporary amount of time. I'm talking less than a year. I know that sometimes people have to make desperate decisions to get out of financial situations. However, I think it's a net negative from making sex work a career, both physically and mentally and potentially spiritually. But definitely mentally and physically, there is a toll that sex work takes. It tends to also be somewhat of a dangerous career to get into. So yeah, it's not something that I would ever do long term. If I like lost my job, lost my man, couldn't get hired nowhere. I mean, like stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, and I had like made a plan to like do this for like 6 months, and then after that, jump out of it, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Then sure, but long-term career, no. Did you check out those songs I recommended last time? I have not. They're right here. I'm so sorry. It's been a week from hell. I did not, Drew James. I'm so sorry. But I have it. The Midnight, Narvant, Memory Robot, Distant Echoes, Her Eyes, Lost Train, or Last Train, Sunset River. I'm going to get into it. I really am. It's just been like I said earlier, I just started teaching cooking classes, like for pay, by the way. Like I've taught cooking classes for community groups in the past for free, just because I like doing that. But now it's serious because I'm like being held accountable, and I'm like, it's a professional thing for me, and it's sucked up a lot of my time. I'm in the middle of adjusting right now, so it's been rough. This week has been rough. Joshua's gonna make content with me first. Dibs. Okay. You and Wendy born on the same day. Do you think transgender is real or no? It's definitely real. What do you mean, real or no? Trans people are definitely real. I think it's a lot. I think there's a lot of issues with it, and like how we got there, and there's a lot to unpack there. But yeah, transgender people do have, if you're asking, do people really have dysphoria, gender dysphoria or not, then yes, gender dysphoria does exist. Could I send you some products for you to try? Healthy beverages for different body needs? Well, it depends on what they are. Because I'm picky about my beverages, Cam76. It depends on what you're talking about. You look like you would like a fancy ass waterbed. Are waterbeds fancy? I thought waterbeds were tacky and trashy and it's giving porno. I don't know about that, Lakeisha Cook. Sasha Grey made a great comeback from porn to streaming. Who's Sasha Grey? Aw, thank you, A Money. I missed you. Hope you've been well. It's been a wild January for me. I'm so happy that it's February. So beyond happy that it's February. So it's cool to hold for 6 months. Yeah, it is. For me, it's cool to hold for 6 months. Absolutely. But 7 months? Nah, don't do that. Because again, I don't look at it from a moral perspective. I know that I'm a slut shamer and I slut shame you guys all the time. Yes, I do. It's true. I believe it. I believe in slut shaming. But I slut shame because being a whore is not good long term for your mental health. Being a whore is not good long term for your physical health. Has nothing to do with morality at all. It's just not in your best incentive to do so. And so that's why I think that if you're going to get into the sex work trade, it needs to be something that's a short term, emergency, desperate, last ditch effort. Not like you should be working at McDonald's as a manager before you were on OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't, Helen Keller, do not get me started on taxes. You know I don't do my taxes till October 31st, when the deadline for the past due deadline is. Because I'll be damned if I let this government take and hold my money for any early amount of time. Bitch, no. Trump said there's two genders. Well, yeah, there are two genders. There's two sexes, yeah. What does the title for this live mean? Well, January was just so long. It was long and exhausting. I'm over it. It's been an ass week for you. We need a U-Haul to unpack all that. Like our supreme leader. Who's our supreme leader? Dub over. When I feel like I'm about to say the N-word, I'll just write it down. You can say it, dub over. It don't bother me none. Oh, thank you, Helen Keller, for becoming a yapper. Thank you so much. I love you, love you, love you, love you. By the way, we are going to be watching TV together next Sunday. We need to decide on a TV show to watch. I think I'm going to say that it's going to come from Netflix. We're going to start with Netflix. And so we need to pick a show from Netflix to watch together. I'm going to post about that. I'm going to post on the community tab tonight, only to members, because this is a member exclusive perk. But I'm going to post, like, I need suggestions on, from Netflix, what TV show we will watch from Netflix. Like, what are we watching? Okay. I agree about the two genders, but trans people are still real. Yeah, I mean, there's only men and women. Period. Period. This is not like, we need to be comfortable speaking basic truths. But male and females can have gender dysphoria. That is also true. Absolutely, you're going to start a better week. Period, A Money. Period. Cobra Kai? What's Cobra Kai? Am I familiar with the Rothschild family? Not so much. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories about them. Not super familiar with them, though. I don't know who Olivia Biscuit is. I'm smoking out of a duct tape broken bowl, feeling like a crackhead. Not that, A Money. Not that. Can someone identify as transracial? Well, they can identify however the fuck they want to identify, but that doesn't make them transracial. But that doesn't, I mean, they can identify as that, sure, but that doesn't make them, I mean, like trans women identify as women, but they're not women. Right? So, no, I mean, so yeah, the answer is yes, they can identify as transracial if they want to. But no one will take them seriously. Well, there are some Looney Tunes who will take them seriously, sure. I need to go down to the Arab store like an adult and get a new one. You do. Hey, Sebastian M. It's a good, funny show, kind of corny but entertaining, and it is a swing off of the movie Karate Kid. A swing? A what? You're a Walmart bag? Okay. Hey, Malt Licky, it's been a while since you've been into the chat. How are you? We've missed you here in the community. I knew I was going to get flamed for asking that. Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to flame you. I think that people who identify as transracial is just delusional. Right? And to an extent, so are trans people, right? I mean, gender dysphoria is, I mean, it's a delusion. That doesn't mean they don't deserve our support and our empathy, but it is what it is, right? If you have a dick, you're a man. Oh, spin. Okay, no problem. You look like you give good financial advice. I think I do give decent financial advice, but I'm not legally allowed to give financial advice because I'm not an accountant. I'm none of those things. So you take my advice with a grain of salt because it's just my personal experience and my opinion. Not the foil. Yeah, don't do the foil. Low-key, everyone's just human. Let them live their lives, period. As long as them living their lives doesn't have to impact other people's lives. I love the constant rope tucking and mug sipping. Very much English. It is giving English teacher. Except I have very poor English. That's funny, Melody. That's so funny. What other questions do we have tonight? We're having some good conversations tonight. I'm really happy about it. The rope tucking reminds me of my mom when she answers the door. I'm always answering the door, honey. Do you think you would have transitioned if you were a teenager today? No. Why would I have transitioned if I was a teenager today? Matthew Miller. Where's your rope from? I'm gay. Are you suggesting that most trans people are just gay? I've heard that floated around. And there's some legitimate intrigue about that. No. I don't know where my rope is from, actually. It's been so long since I've had this. I don't know if I got it from Amazon, if I got it from Walmart. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Okay, Matthew Miller, maybe you're into something. They're all gay after 6 beers, period. Brother, oh, was that funny? Brother looks like he eats Snickers upside down to feel the veiny texture on his tongue. Why would I have to do that when I have a man? I have the real thing. Now, just because you're single and lonely, and the best thing you can do is your hand, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, honey. I have a whole man that I can do that with. I don't need a Snickers bar. You keep the Snickers bar. Do you think Trump's DEI response to the plane crash was appropriate or inappropriate? I didn't watch the response to the plane crash. I mean, I would say probably inappropriate, most likely, if I had to guess. But I haven't seen it, so I don't take my don't take my don't take my opinion with any seriousness. Not trying to be mean to trans people, just like running my mouth. Well, listen. This is a free speech platform here, Matthew Miller. You can express whatever opinions you want to express, whether they're hateful, whether they're dumb and restart it. It doesn't matter. We believe in having open dialogue and having disagreements and agreements. And so it's interesting to talk about these issues. This is why my streams are always demonetized. And I really would like you guys to go support me and my other content that is monetized, because without that, I can't keep doing these lives, because I have to make money, right? So please take some time. If you enjoy these streams, you don't have to become a member, but that is great. But becoming a member, super chats are nice, but I'd rather you become a member. But just going and watching my vlogs, which is a lot more peaceful content. It's more mundane. It's just more about my lifestyle. Liking the shorts, watching the shorts. That is what puts money in my pockets. Because again, me talking about Israel and shitting on Israel and how we got Israel's cock in our mouth all the time gets these streams demonetized. Me talking about, trans people gets me demonetized all the time. Me talking about sex gets me demonetized all the time. So I don't make any money from people watching these live streams or engaging with the live streams, okay? So yeah, Matthew, you can express yourself on your views, whatever. We don't ban people for bad opinions or hate speech. We don't do that here. I've been putting that on everyone's live. Just got the Uno reverse. Well, listen, if you're into that, you could just eat the Snickers bar like a normal human being, or you could just go get a man. Stop being so lonely. I don't know, Gmu. But welcome to the stream. Get comfortable. I hope you stick around a little bit longer. I agree it was inappropriate. He jumped to that conclusion without any investigation or information about the crash. And also, I don't know if it's true, but I did see something on Twitter how it was actually a woman, a female helicopter driver, pilot, whatever you call them, who only had 500 hours of flight time. Now that does give DEI. And another thing, quiet as it's kept, I've been seeing lots of statistics showing that the group of people that benefited the most from DEI positions and policies were white women. So wouldn't it be really funny if it was a white woman that crashed the plane? Child, I'm trying to tell you. And furthermore, if white women are the biggest beneficiaries of DEI positions, why are blacks so mad about it? About it going away? I don't understand. This is why DEI is so convoluted and useless to begin with. I mean, come on. Now we voted for him, but not watching everything he's doing. Girl, Bernicia, you girl, you don't know me well enough. I do not be watching these politicians like that, girl. I just don't. It's not that interesting to me. What Trump said after the plane crash is not interesting to me at all. It's not. There's no intrigue there for me. I don't know. I'm not glued to the TV watching politicians because they're all sociopaths. They're all narcissists. The majority of our politicians are narcissists that are only there to enrich themselves or to stroke their own ego. That's all they're doing, is just stroking their own ego. So it's nothing about a politician, even a bitch, even a motherfucker that I voted for, like Trump, that's so interesting to me that I have to just like be glued to the TV. Girl, no. Not I. Not me. But we voted for the bastard. We did vote for him. And we hope he does well. We hope he does the least amount of damage to the country. He definitely will do less damage to the country than Kamala Harris and Sleepy Joe. We know that. But, so yeah, there you go. Melody says, I'm pretty sure it crashed because they were miscalculating the speed and wind direction. It was also dark and they couldn't see, but I think it was just that and none of the flyers' faults. Well, I don't know about that. You say they were miscalculating the speed and wind direction. The flyers. So the flyers were miscalculating the speed and wind direction. That sounds like it was their fault to me. As a pilot, it is your job to calculate the speed and wind direction, no? I don't know. Hey, Benito. I find the DEI stuff confusing because it is. Hi, Jay. How the white girls getting DEI benefits? Girl, because they're in the positions. They're in the DEI positions. All the DEI hires are white women. I mean, girl, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. DEI gotta go. Well, it's gone. I said all nerdy things to be funny. Didn't mean it. It would be funny if it was two white males after claiming DEI was the cause. Well, I think it was two white males and a white woman. And in terms of DEI, I'll tell you one thing. Delta is really big on the DEI. And Delta is the best airline there is in America. It's true. No, it's true. It is true. I fly Delta religiously. I have been on those flights, and they have like all black aircraft sometimes, lots of minorities, and it is the best service I've gotten on the airplane, period. I think that black people are really great in the service industry. I think, except Atlanta, I hear. But I think in general in other areas of the world, outside of Atlanta, I think that black people do a really great job in the service industry. I don't know. But I love Delta. And Delta said they're going to stick with DEI. So, you know, I really don't care that much as long as I get a quality service. That's what I care about. A quality product, a quality service. If I can tell that you are doing DEI shit and shenanigans, it's a problem. If I can tell, it's a problem. But when you can't tell, then it's fine, right? No? So is United, United sticking with DEI too? What do y'all think about Cho's singing voice? Y'all ain't heard me sing before. I feel like that's some tea, Cho. What's some tea? What did I say? I trust the brother behind the wheel. I know that man is going to land that plane with zero problems. Well, I don't know about that, honey. I hope. But Delta, has done me very well. I've been flying Delta for over decades. Decades. I've been flying Delta for decades. And I love them. They're the best for me. I like them so much. Critics claim Trump made cuts to the FAA, resulting in an understaffing of air traffic controllers. Maybe I don't know. I haven't looked into it, to be honest. Yeah, Maltlicky, I don't know. Maybe he did. I'm sure the media will weaponize anything they can against Trump. Critics claim cuts. Okay, so are planes all the hype? Never been. No, planes are trash, Melody. And I'm too broke to fly first class or business class. So I routinely am in economy, and they're not great. They're not great. But I do, because I have an American Express Platinum card, I do go into all the lounges, and the lounges are phenomenal. In fact, what you guys have to do is go watch my vlog, I think part 2 of my Miami vlog series, where I visited the Centurion Lounge in Atlanta for the first time. I show you guys in the video footage of the Centurion Lounge. It is the largest airport lounge in the world. In the world. Like 2,000. Wait. How big? I don't even want to like paraphrase. I want to tell you exactly how big it is. Wait a second. It's like 22,000 square feet. Something fucking crazy. It's like a warehouse, like a huge ass warehouse in the middle of the airport. It's like an oasis. They have this huge tree in the middle. It's actually psychotic. So go watch that vlog where I showcase the Centurion Lounge and how I turn my budget flying into a luxurious excursion. In fact, the way I book our flights throughout the whole year, I always schedule a 3-hour layover so that we can indulge in the lounge, because it's free access. You get free alcohol, free food. It's comfortable. It's stylish, great ambience. Airport lounges like Delta Sky Clubs and Centurion lounges, it just does not get better than that. So, and the food's always amazing too. But on the planes are trash. Like the actual flight is trash unless you're first class or business class. Do I like conspiracy theories? Well, it depends on what they are. Not all conspiracy theories are made equally. Like, you have the conspiracy that COVID was created in a lab in China, which turned out to be true. And then you have conspiracy theories like the earth is flat, which is mentally restarted. So not all conspiracy theories are created the same. They're not all equal. Hey Adrian, how are you? You hate everyone? That's fun. Road trip vlog. I vlog all. Guys, go look at my vlogs. Like, you guys do not watch my vlogs, and that's where you really can get a chance to really get to know me. I know that it's nice to have this back and forth live during the live streams, but you really don't get a snapshot into my life unless you watch the vlogs, because here I'm just in my fucking robe with no clothes on, yapping. That's what I do best, is yap. But if you really want to get a snapshot into my life, then my vlogs is the way to go. I'm too scared. The plane is going to crash, because you never know. I'm also scared to drive. Well, you don't do anything, Melody? What's going on? Oh, the white girl's getting the DEI. That's the T. That is the T. You're too drunk, Benito. Well, get sober. Drink some, I'm blocked. Well, hey, money, don't be spamming. 15 seconds for each message so I can keep up with chat tonight. This is one of the first times I've ever been able to keep up with chat. So, don't forget, Russia, Russia, Russia. Everything's Russia's fault. We know. I got sugar in my tank. Well, I run off of sugar. King Log. That's all I got in my tank is sugar. I don't got anything else in my tank but sugar. That's all. That's all I got, honey. What else is new? Tell me something I don't fucking know. What do you think about gay people? What do you mean, what do I think about gay people? I don't think about gay people. Like, what stereotypes do I have? I mean, we all have the same stereotypes about gay people, don't we? What do you mean? I don't know. Ask me, be specific, Melody. What do you mean? What do I think about gay people? I don't think about gay people. Honestly, truly. Sorry. I don't. Not to be offensive. Beatbox is delicious. Gay? Who's gay? Nobody here. We're all stragglers here, last I checked. My vanilla chai, so fucking good. Do you think homosexuality is nature or nurture or both? I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's mostly nature with a lot of nurture involved as well. Because a straggit is a straight person. Because, you know, I was so tiny when I started having crushes on guys. I talk about this all the time, but my first or second crush was a boy, and I didn't know. I didn't think anything. I didn't think that was bad because at that age in elementary school, no one was fucking talking about being gay. Like, we didn't have a concept of straight or gay. Like, in my head, I didn't have a concept of what that even was. I just had crushes on when I had crushes on, right? And so I also never had like hyper feminine influences on my life. Like, my dad's a very masculine guy, and my dad's always been heavily a part of my life throughout my entire life. So it's not like I had, like, I don't know, gay influences. I wasn't touched as a little kid either. So, you know, I don't think that's part of it. I know some people say it is. I know there's some girls out there who say that, you know, a lot of this comes from sexual trauma. Some say that. Is there any validity to that? I don't know. But for me, I've always been gay. I've always been gay. My mom said she saw you looking at her through our window behind her tree with no shoes on. Well, it wasn't me, because I would definitely have shoes on. I don't go anywhere barefoot. Is it normal for a partner to get upset about the fact that I've been going to the gym 3 times a week for 1 hour each? It feels kind of annoying that my partner's upset that I want to work out that much. Why is he not there with you? And furthermore, David, let's take a step back and ask ourselves what he's truly upset about. Is he upset about you spending time at the gym, or is he really upset about you not spending time with him? Do you know what I mean? Which one is it? Because if it's the former, that's problematic, right? Because why would you not want your partner to be investing in his health, right? That makes no sense. But if it's the latter, then that's something you guys have to talk about. Like, are you guys not spending quality time together? And if not, if the answer is no, then how can we rectify that as a partnership? Right? I like a good conspiracy theories. Let me get my tinfoil hat and tell me all your thoughts, period. I lean to the side of nature because I have gay cousins that come from traditionally masculine Southern country households. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you like the Beatles? I mean, not really. I don't dislike them, but I don't listen to their music. Melody, I'm black. I grew up black, like black, Buhlack. Like, I didn't listen to the Beatles growing up. I had zero exposure to the Beatles growing up at all. Um, David, your partner sounds like he's high maintenance. I mean, wouldn't be the first time that we thought about this. This is why I enjoy being single. We cook. I can't imagine you being single. You seem like such a nice guy. I think the Beatles are overrated, not shots being fired. You really keeping up with chat well tonight. Proud of you. Well, this is after you fucking complained about there being slow mode on. This is why. Don't complain about slow mode being on. Slow mode is the only reason why I've been able to keep up with chat tonight. We love slow mode in this house. Only 15 seconds. It does feel like I'm with a child, and it's really getting too much for me as I've been trying to focus on myself and growing in my career and my education. I'm sorry to hear that, David. That really sucks to feel like you're in the wrong relationship. And are you guys communicating? I feel like you guys don't communicate. That's what my gut tells me, that there is a breakdown of communication in that you guys have wildly different expectations out of each other that are just not being met. Hey KK, how are you? What's going on? How are you today? How was your week? Oh my God, KK. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. KK is trying to let the girls be invited to the members exclusive watch party that we're going to start next Sunday. I don't tolerate nonsense. However, I keep looking. Well, you should. We cook. Don't be deterred. I think that everyone has that one person out there for them. And it's just a matter of being patient and letting the puzzle pieces fall where they may. Communication is very difficult, Emily. It's very difficult. Oh my God, what did you guys do, KK? Did you guys get ice cream or go get dinner, watch a movie? What did you do? Thank you so much, KK. Banksy has a membership. We love that. We love that so much. Thank you so much for your generosity, KK. I always really appreciate you. We went out to dinner and dressed up super fancy. I love that. I love that. We love a dress up day. We love a dress up day, right? That's great. I think, and that's what's kept me and my partner together for so long, is that we still date. We have a date night every Sunday. Every Sunday, and we don't miss it. And it's like very important to us to still go out on dates. And I highly recommend that you frequently go out on dates that are very important and very intentional. You dress up, you put your fucking phone down. Like, you gotta date. You gotta continue to always date. I already know that shit be smacking your thigh when you walk. Got that left, right, pop, pop. Stop. I'm not that big, honey. All modern pop music is based on the Beatles. I must love the Beatles then. Do I like Mac Miller? Don't know who Mac Miller is. Sorry. I'm not a music person, guys. I'm really not a music person. I listen to the same handful of artists. And that's really about it for me, to be quite frank with you. I'm pretty terrible like that, honestly. Beatles put me to sleep, and not in a good way. Maybe a couple good songs, that's it. Dating is literally my favorite thing. I love him so much. Oh, I love that for UKK. I love that. Matthew says, I'm in my mid-20s. Seems like so many gay guys are highly emotional and immature. Do you have any ideas on how to meet anyone? Yeah, that sucks. And it's so strange to hear that, Matthew Miller, because I felt like I gave the gays an excuse for my. So I'm a little bit older than you. I'm about a decade older than you. I'm 35. I'm in my mid-30s. Okay, so I'm a little bit older than you, Matthew, and I feel like us millennials, I gave us a pass growing up because we didn't really have the opportunity to experience dating in high school the way that typical Straggets experience dating in high school, right? A lot of us were closeted. Sure, we had one or two people that were open in high school, but like I wasn't openly gay in high school. I wasn't. And so I feel like that is a very critical period of your puberty where you are experimenting with dating and falling in love and competing in the open market for partners. And like, I felt like gay people didn't have that opportunity in high school from my, time period, my generation. And so what that did is when gays were open in college for the first time, you got very highly immature people who were just experiencing dating for the first time and competing for the first time. So you have these 20 fucking year olds that are behaving like they're fucking 13, 14, 15 years old. Y'all, Gen Zers, you have no fucking excuse. You guys have been fucking gay since the womb. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you guys so immature? I don't get it. I feel like we coddle Gen Zers, and I don't know if social media and your poor mental health is the reason for all of the issues in the dating world, but I think it's a generational thing. To be honest with you. I don't know. I just like music theory. I've met a lot of gay people at school, and they have all had very temperamental personalities and got mad at every little thing. I don't know if it's a gay thing or not. I love you too, KK. Thank you so much for all of the gifted memberships. I really, really appreciate your generosity so much. I love your emojis, Cho. You def need a holding your nose one. I really do. Thank you for using the emojis. I love when members use my emojis. I have paid money for these emojis for you guys, so I need you guys to use them. Okay, use them when they're applicable. Paulina, I'm Gen Z and can't get a guy to date me. Well, that's kind of what I was saying, Paulina, is like, I don't know if it's a gay thing. I think it's a Gen Z thing. And that's what I'm trying to get at when it comes to Matthew Miller's question about dating in his mid-20s. I think it's just a Gen Z thing. You guys are fucking psycho. Full stop. Gen Zers have so many mental health issues. Get off of fucking social media. Okay? Like, it's too much. Get off of Instagram. Get off of TikTok. Communication between us has been up and down battle, but wanting to grow and getting an education and working on my financial situation is something that I can probably cost. But that's a problem, because if getting an education and working on your financial, like, those are all things you should be doing. And if your partner is opposed to you doing those things, then you guys are not in a really good place to work together as a team, right? Partnerships and relationships are at its core businesses. Let's be honest. I mean, you are literally CEOs of a business, except you guys are fucking, right? That's the difference. And And if one person wants to grow the business and another person wants to slow down, that's not good. That's not good business. That's you're not making good partners. You know, throw the LLC in the garbage at this point. Each generation comes with unique challenges. True, Malt Licky, very true. The Steam Deck is sexy. What Steam Deck? For streaming? Gen X 1969. Is that you? We Cook? How old is that? How old is that? I don't know how old. I can't. By Elgato Jam? Is that what you're referencing? The Steam Deck for gaming from Elgato? I love Elgato, by the way. Love, love, love Elgato. My lighting's from Elgato, by the way. The lighting, excellent lighting. Highly recommend the lighting from Elgato. The key lights, love them so much. I don't want to date because people are stupid, and I know the relationship won't last because of the way they are glued to socials. Well, you should still be practicing commitment and practicing dating. I think that commitment and becoming partners with someone takes practice. You have to try to practice it. I also think that people in my generation are afraid to call gay people out when they are in the wrong because they don't want to come off as homophobic. Well, I don't, bitch. Apparently, based off of the words I've been called transphobic, I've been called homophobic, I've been called racist, I've been called a Nazi, I've been called a coon, I've been called what's the word? Someone just got done commenting on all my YouTube videos and all my Instagram posts saying that I hate black women. That just happened 2 days ago. So like, and then they deleted all the comments. So it's so strange. It's so weird. So I get called this shit all the time for speaking my opinion and my voice. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Oh, I've been called anti-Semitic. That's a big one these days. I get called anti-Semitic all the time. Jew hater. It's ridiculous. But you know, yeah, who cares? Those terms don't mean much anymore, Matthew Miller. That's the problem. The left has made those terms so watered down because anytime you want to censor someone or don't like what they're saying, just call them a Nazi. Just call them racist. Well, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I don't mind being called those names at this point because they have lost all meaning to me. So, and I don't seek validation from other people. So that's a good thing for me. So I want to say I know this guy for like almost 5 years and he's afraid to date because of his mom. Well, fuck him. Move on, Paulina. You're 55. I love that age. I've explained to him that I wouldn't mind getting a place together in the future, but we aren't in the financial situation and we need to do better first, then moving together. David, I don't know about your boyfriend. We've talked about this before in the live streams, but you guys have a lot of things to work on before you move in together and you become financially dependent on one another. You guys have to work out a lot of issues. It's different if you're moving in together and you're still in like the, oh my God, we love each other so much phase. You guys are not there. You guys have a lot of core issues in your relationship that you really need to work on together. So if I'm reading into your situation correctly, you mean to tell me that he wants to move in quicker and you don't want to move in quite yet because you don't feel like you're financially ready for it? Is that what I'm reading? Welcome back, Kaylee. Hey, Diana. Have a good night, Melody. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. You're 25. You never had a relationship. I'm so sorry, Paulina. Get it together, Paulina. You got to practice. Get into the game. I'm checking your neck, gay or not. Call me whatever you like, period. And my Spanish, girl, I get called everything but black in this stream. Which is really crazy. Those words used to hold weight and mean, they don't mean shit, not to me at least. I've been called so many, I have been called homophobic, I've been called transphobic so many times. It's wild. I have been called anti-Semitic so many times. It is wild. So like, I don't give a fuck. To be quite frank with you, I really don't. Sorry. You are correct, Cho. Okay. Do I have any baby oil? Yeah, Lauren, I keep baby oil on me. What do you mean? I keep baby oil on me. So David, are you not, so let me ask you this. Are you not spending time with your partner? Do you not make time for your partner? I try with the guys, but they won't. I bet you call people as racist all the time. I don't. New YouTube dog. I'm not a woke piece of shit. Maybe you are, but not I. Hi Chloe, how are you? What's going on, Chloe? You heard about the plane crash today? Which plane crash? It seems like planes are crashing every other fucking day these days. What is going on? I mean, yeah, I heard about it. I heard about the big one in America, in DC, yeah. Fruit detective. Cunt detective. What else is new? New YouTube dog, MSSP. Cunt detective. Yes, you're a cunt. What else is going on? Do you wipe back to front? Yeah, I do. And I finish off with the wet wipe because I'm definitely a homo. The Philadelphia one today, a couple hours ago. No, haven't heard about that one, Chloe. Haven't heard about that one. What's that one about, Chloe? And how was your week, Chloe? Crack the sack. That's good. Hey, Luke James. Wipes are life. Listen, you guys got to get wipes. I'm sorry. You got to get you got to upgrade your ass wiping game. You really do. A lot of y'all, especially the straggots out there, have dirty asses. It's disgusting. That's why I'm not into DL guys, to be quite frank. Because a DL guy can't do nothing for me with a dirty ass. Can't do nothing for me. Tuh. I wish I would. I wish I would. I have a system. I wipe with a regular tissue first, and then I finish with a wet wipe. See ya, Jam. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about our ass wiping routines? This is disgusting. What? I have, but he wanted more, but we were both on 2 different schedules. We're in healthcare, 12-hour shifts, me day shifts, him night shifts. He got a new job, so we'll see if it get better. Well, 12-hour shifts? Fuck, y'all don't work every day. David, y'all work, don't you have like 3 days off, 4 days on? The math is, get the calculator out. The math is not mathing. If you work 4 days, that's 48 hours. That gives you 3 whole fucking days that you can spend some semblance of time together. So what is really going on? David, make the math math. Break it down for us. If you don't have any wipes, you better get you some. Period. He told his mom repeatedly to stop babying him. Okay, so why is she still babying him? He allows her to baby him. It's not the mom's fault. It's the boy's fault. Don't flush the wipes, even if they're flushable. Too late. My weekend was good. I also thought of a story. It's very dark, however. What do you mean thought of a story? Are you a writer? You gotta watch out for those toilet tissue crumbs. Dry, wet, until clean. Period. Malt licking. Period. Costco got my favorite wipes. Which one? What are they? We get the dude wipes here. We get the dude wipes, and sometimes we get the tissue brand. What is it called? I forget. But either the dude wipes or the major brand. I forget. Cho, we worked weekends and I worked during the week. Our schedules were set in stone when we got our jobs. Wait a minute. Okay, so but are you working 12 hours 5 days a week? David, I need the calculator to come out. So you are working 5 days a week, 12 hours a day. Is that what's really going on? What? And he's only working 3 days a week, 12 hours a shift? Come on. We gotta make this math. We gotta make this math. We really do. Is bussy better than pussy? Yes. For men, I think, yeah. You told me to fucking move on, but you told me he loves me. Well, he doesn't love you if he's allowing his mom to get in the way of your relationship. He doesn't love you if that's what he's allowing to happen. And if there's no progress with him stopping that, then that's not someone that you want to take seriously. At least we now know that the chat is clean. Listen, we're clean bitches here. Us yappers are clean down there. Sure, Chloe, tell me the story. Oh, F my plumbing up? Oh, God, okay. Maybe you're right. Come get your La Roche pussy. Not me saying pussy. Kai, I have been... Yes, I have to come get it. I do. But Kai, when I tell you, I just started teaching cooking classes. We have so much to talk about in person. I saw that man at the funeral. He sat right catty corner to me. I was like, this motherfucker, like, I cannot get rid of this motherfucker. And he has a girlfriend, too. Ugh. But, I need to know, like, when you're available. Like, are you available you available Tuesday? Because I have a free day Tuesday that I can maybe stop by. My schedule was basically Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 11:30. And his schedule was Saturday through Sunday, 7 to 7. Oh, so we basically have Fridays to go out together. Well, I mean, it is what it is then. I think you have to really make sure. Okay, I get that. And that's a really difficult schedule to make work. I get that. And so you have to make Friday work. And I think that Friday should be a day that you guys spend some quality time together and make it work. So what is the issue? Does he want you to like switch schedules? I don't get what the issue is outside of you guys. He's married. Girl. Hi, Peroon from London. How are you? Pooh said, like the girl on Orange is the New Black. I know that's right. Hey, Saint, how's it going on? Women get yeast infections, so do you get dookie infections? Listen, we do. Some of us do. From not wiping. Get into it. You gotta make the Fridays work. And if you can, I would try to focus on getting your gym days in either before work or after work. You're off Tuesday, Wednesday? Well, okay, then I want to see you Tuesday. I want to see you Tuesday then. Let me write that down. Oh, you know what? I'll put on my to-do list. See Kai Tuesday. Okay. Dixon, ask your mom. I bet she knows. You guys got to figure out another schedule or something so you can spend time together. You know, that may be difficult to do at this stage for both of their careers. However, I think that if you guys can look forward in the future and say, hey, this is the schedule for now, but on this date or during this season and this year, our schedule will change differently so that we can spend more quality time together. There has to be some sort of shared vision. And if you don't have a shared vision, that's where the disappointment and the lack of connection and the conflict and frustration brews. You gotta have the shared vision. Okay, so it's called the crow and sheep. Crows in nature are known to be manipulative, and sheeps in nature are known to be submissive. However, this is not about crows and sheeps, but about humans. Ooh. Dixon, you almost were too, but your mom spit it out. Oh my God. Not the girls fighting. Not the girls fighting. He says, after you finish with a man, do you say, did I do that? Lorraine, your questions are not really fun, to be quite frank with you. They're not funny. They're not making me laugh. Pauline, he says his excuse is that he is still in college. He said he needs help with his diabetes, also needs help with his schoolwork. From his mom? Okay. So it was 70 in North Carolina today. It was glorious, and I still had an attitude. Oh, I feel you. It's been nice here. It's been nice here in Columbus. Relatively nice. Cho, I need some advice. My boss wants me to take on a leadership role, and I feel pressure to say yes, as showing loyalty and pitching in to help. I don't know how to say no. Well, does this leadership role include a potential pathway to increase pay or a bonus? Or does this leadership role lend itself to maybe helping you or helping to propel you into another career somewhere else? Is it a good resume builder? These are the questions I would ask myself. And if you do get paid extra money, is that amount of money worth the workload? I don't know. Those are some of the things I would ask myself. The story starts off in France with a young man in his 20s. He has a lot of pressure on his back to perform juggling college and work. He becomes highly insomniac because of it. What does Batman and a black man have in common? What? I get on my own nerves. I'm the same way. I get paid more for it, but not worth it. Oh, ooh, okay. Well, maybe you ought to say no. Would saying no affect your standing in the company? Does his mom help him bathe too? That's my next question, Helen Keller. He decides one day to visit the park, and in the corner of his eye, he sees a young and attractive girl that gets his attention. It's super cute. They go on dates, and she even helps with his lifestyle. Hey, SJ. I've already gone as far as I want to go in my career and definitely not worth the extra workload. Then say no. If it helps, maybe perhaps come up with an excuse such as, oh, I wish I could take this leadership role, but I'm already committed to so many other things right now outside of work that's drawing my attention that it may really mess up my work life balance. I don't know. Hey Milad, how's it going, Ash? How's your day going so far? How was your week? You gotta grow several pair, Banksy. You really do. As long as a rejection doesn't put your job in danger, there's no negatives to saying no. What are the negatives to saying no? But one day he discovers a deep secret about her in her diary, the thought of killing herself. He finds her on a rooftop and she explains that there's a better life if we both commit. He isn't swayed. What? Not she trying to get a double suicide together. What is going on? Have you ever struggled with shame? Absolutely. Most of my teenage years, most of my early 20s, I struggled with shame. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did a shit job in college. I was a shitty student. I partied too much. I drank too much. I did too much substances. I hated myself a lot of the times, to be quite frank with you. I had very poor self esteem. It wasn't until my mid 20s that I really got my life together and started providing for myself. And that's when I started getting my self esteem back, when I was able to set goals, accomplish goals, and provide for myself. That's when I got my self esteem back. That's when I stopped having shame. I love you too, Kai. I'll try to see you Tuesday, okay? I understand that some people need help with their medical things, but his mom goes as far as to waking up in the middle of the night to check his blood sugar. He's 24. You don't, Paulina, stop. Girl, stop. Enough. This is not a man. This is not someone that's committed to you. He says he loves you, but he loves his mother more than the potential commitment to you. That's the truth. He loves his mother's coddling more than he loves you. That's the true tea. I'm sorry. I've been shame spiraling this week, Matthew Miller. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry to hear that, A Money. Stop. Don't stop doing that. Hi, Tony. What's going on, Tony? How are you? I love a Tony. I love Tonys. New York City here. Love your glasses from New York City. I love that. Thank you. Where are your grandma and grandpa? Oh, my grandpa's dead, honey. But my grandma, she's at home. Negative is it involves working with islanders, and I'm the only islander on staff. Not a role that just anyone can fill because of the cultural sensitivities and expertise this role requires. Nope, don't want it. Don't want it. Unless, again, like I said, unless that role can lead to other opportunities financially for you long term, or that can lead to career advancement. Don't want it. His mom probably hates you, Paulina. The devouring mother knows no bounds, period. The devouring mother's appetite is beyond voracious. It's unlimited. After multiple times of this happening, he slowly opens up to this idea like how water shapes a rock over time. One day they both commit, but suddenly the girl disappears. It was all a figment of his head. Oh, wow. The diary was his diary. The rooftop talks was him talking to himself. That's dramatic, Chloe. but I'm sure it's pretty realistic for a lot of people that suffer with those suicidal ideations. Hi, Nyla. What's going on? Well, Cho, I'll be honest. It's not that I don't think we can make time together. It's that whenever we go out on date, he complains way too much, and it makes me not want to take him out anymore. Dave, you got listen, David, you got to break up with this guy. Why? Okay, answer me this. Why are you dating this guy? What are the positives? Why are you still dating him? What attracted you to him? Why are you in a relationship with him? Because to me, it seems like, I don't know. I'm just speaking from experience. But, okay, how do I say this? I just cannot fathom, I could not fathom not seeing my partner every day. Now, we live together, so it's different. You guys don't live together. But even when we didn't live together, I always looked forward to seeing him. Like, always. And I don't know. I think that's a really, really big red flag that you guys don't spend a lot of time together. And the one day that you guys have to spend time together, you don't look forward to those days. That's a major fucking red flag. You don't like your boyfriend, David. And I think that's apparent, evident, clear. Okay? Now we need to evaluate why you are sticking in this relationship. That's where the tea really is. That's the tea we need to get to. Is why you're still in this relationship right now. Let's talk about that. Okay. The Wizard of Cho. Paulina, I'm over your boyfriend situation. Your boyfriend's a creep. Your boyfriend's a mama's boy, and your boyfriend is trash. The mother is trash, and I think you need to stop wasting your time. Hey Troy, David, I don't know you, and I could be wrong, but if I'm you, I'm getting out ASAP. Period. Now we getting somewhere, David. Yes, we are. Now we are. It seems like they belong together from what I've heard so far. Nyla, not that. Not the shade. Don't be shading David. We love David, Nyla. He's just in a toxic relationship. That's all. To me, that sounds like torture. It does sound like torture. And he's scared that he will get in trouble from his mom. I'm done even reading those comments, to be quite frank with you. On to the next. Uh-oh. Do you think you can find another one, David? Good question. I think maybe David might have some self-esteem issues. Maybe that's one of the reasons why you are still in this relationship, because maybe you do question yourself on if you could find another suitable partner. I think it is an understandable feeling to have, but like I always tell you guys, we suffer more in imagination than reality. The fact is, David, that you're a very kind gentleman. You're a very generous person. You are, again, you're very kind. And I think that those are two qualities that anyone would value in a relationship. You 100% could find another partner that you would be excited to see, excited to date, and excited to envision a life together. But I know that you're on this journey right now of getting your physical health together, getting your financial life together, and getting some things in order in your house. And I think that when we are coming into those stages, we're not always feeling the most confident. And one of the symptoms of that is remaining in toxic relationships because you feel like, okay, well, I'm getting some sort of validation of my worth from being in this relationship. To be quite frank with you, David, it is much better to be single than to be in a toxic relationship. It just is. Okay. Hi VHS, how are you? He's not my boyfriend yet. Well, he shouldn't be your boyfriend in the future either. Paulina, stop. I love you, Cho. Thank you for all the comments and everything you have said. Oh, no problem, Paulina, anytime. Dr. Phil, why am I in a bathrobe? Bitch, because it's 1:41 a.m. in the morning. That's why. I think empathy makes it harder to leave, too. Nobody wants to hurt anybody. It's true. It's true. But that's toxic empathy. That's very, 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 very toxic, no? Don't you think? Because instead, what you're doing, what the fuck you're doing is you're hurting someone by wasting their fucking time. Stop wasting bitches' time. Stop. That's toxic empathy right there. ADSNU. It is. It's true. Sorry. It's true. Stop wasting fucking people's time. Stop. Because, sure, you don't want to break with them. It's going to hurt their feelings. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I get it. You don't want to hurt their feelings. But they're not happy, right? They're not happy in the relationship. So you're actively hurting them by trapping them in a hurtful relationship that they're not getting value from. And also the opportunity cost from being in that toxic relationship. All the time that you're spending in this relationship is time you could be spending in a better relationship. Okay? You need to really start looking at your life and your decisions that you make in life as an opportunity cost. You should always be evaluating the opportunity cost of every decision in your life. The time that you're spending right now, could it be spent doing something that's providing more value and a bigger return on your investment? And when it comes to toxic relationships, it's a waste of fucking time. Get out. Get out of them. Now, you guys also know that I'm a big believer in practicing commitment. But it appears to me that there's no commitment in David's relationship. Right? It seems like no one's practicing, no one's making long-term plans and being like, hey, listen, after a year of struggling and hustling and getting our money up and our savings accounts up, we're going to move in after a year of doing this. I'm not getting that type of communication and shared vision. And so there is no commitment happening. We're just at a standstill, letting time pass us by. That's toxic. Yes, Paulina, you are worthy just because you exist and you deserve everything good and healthy, girl, period. Girl, and wasting your own time. The fuck? Absolutely. You guys know that I hate the feeling of wasting my motherfucking time. That is my biggest pet peeve in life. If I'm not getting any value from anything, I don't want to indulge in it at all. I hate that. Why are you always in your robe? I'm always in my robe because when I'm live, I'm always at home at night. And it would be extremely strange of me to have clothing on after 9 p.m. at nighttime in my household. I don't know what the fuck you wearing. I don't know what the fuck you're wearing at 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning in your home. But in my home, at 9 o'clock, I have my robe on. That's just me. I don't know about your lifestyle, but that's just me. At 9 o'clock, I put my robe on. Now, it would be very unnatural for me at 9 o'clock to put my robe on, and then at 11:30 when I go live, let me take my robe off and put clothing back on. That's bullshit. Y'all not worth it, to be quite frank. Y'all not worth putting clothes on at 11:30 p.m. at night. You're just not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys are just not worth putting clothing on in my home. I'm comfortable. I work hard every day. At 9 o'clock, I don't want to have fucking clothes on. So you get me in my robe. Now, when I start streaming During the daytime, I'll have clothes on because I have clothes on during the daytime. So you'll see me, and those streams will probably start somewhat soon. I think somewhat soon. But until then, you're gonna like, oh, or when I do like my daytime lives, for the members only, I do some random lives for members only. I do that sometimes. I have clothing on then. It's daytime. It's nighttime here. So I don't know why that's such a strange thing that I have a robe on, bitch. Like, what are you wearing right now at 2 o'clock in the morning? Sometimes people don't realize they're wasting their time. That's true. High crime expos. What's your technology question, Paulina? What's your question? Yeah, we support you here, Paulina. Love from India. I love India crime expos. I love Indians too. Indians are so fucking hot. Let's talk about that. Indians are very hot. Mwah. Sweet dreams to you too, Tony. I hope that you dream about me. Habibi, come to India. Habibi? Habibi, jata. Is that like, that's French. I will dream about you for sure. I'm going to subscribe to your channel right now. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you so much. Hi, beautiful, here from Argentina. Hi, Catherine from Argentina. Cho, did you know that 3 of Hitler's great nephews live on Long Island currently? No, I did not know that. Am I gay? Absolutely. All the kisses for you. I'm capturing them all, Tony. Capturing all the kisses. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Oh, Habibi means friend in Arabic? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was French. Habibi jatama. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. He did, Helen Keller. He did. He did. I'll be a stragger for the rest of the month. I have a burnt in on my phone, and how do I fix it? Does anyone know? Because this is crazy with my phone. You have a burnt in? What's a burnt in? A burnt mark? I have no idea. Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo. You have the best vibes, Catherine says. Well, thank you, Catherine. I thought Habib was my love. That's what I thought too. But what do I know? Namaste. What is bi? B-H-A-I? Oh, I don't know. Is it possible to lay down mustache? No offense, genuine. What do you mean lay down mustache? I mean, sure. If you want to texturize your, I don't know. Bush or Clinton? It depends on which Bush, and it depends on. I love Bill Clinton, and I hate the Bushes, to be quite frank with you. And I hate Hillary Clinton, but I love Bill Clinton. I hate Bushes. I hate Daddy Bush. I hate Baby Bush. Yeah, don't like them at all. Habibi can mean love too. Okay, cool. Like you lay the edges of hair. Well, I don't know. I don't do that. I don't style my hair like that, but sure. I'm sure it can be, right? I guess. Hi, Jerry Seaton. How are you? What's going on? We're gonna end the stream soon. Ask me more questions. What other questions do we have? What's going on? Where your husband? He in bed, King D. DMX or Tupac? DMX. Oh, I have no idea, Paulina. I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. How are you, King D? What's going on? I saw DMX live here in Columbus. He was great. He was really great. Really great artist live. That was so many years ago, though. So many years ago. Ask me more questions, guys. We've got like 10 minutes. And we're going to get out of here in 10 minutes. Or sooner. Will your partner make an appearance in future vlogs? No, he won't. Though, if you are a Patreon member, he is in some exclusive vlogs, like from way back in the day. He's in some exclusive vlogs from like years ago, but he won't be in any future vlogs. What's the best skincare? My 3 favorite brands. I'll type them out for you. Not King Lock. Those are my favorite skincare brands. They are not the best because there's a lot of brands that are just as good as those probably, but those are my favorites, and those are the 3 brands that I'm also sponsored by. So if you ever use any codes for them, I will make compensation from those brands. A couple non-affiliated brands that I love is Peach Slices right here. You can get this at Walmart. Very, very affordable. I love them so much. But I would say Peach Slices is the brand I like a lot. That's non-affiliated. What's another non-affiliated brand that I like a lot? I just stick to the brands that I know and use the most of, and it just happens to be those 3 brands that I'm sponsored by because that's what I fucking use naturally. So, but if you go to my Shop My page, let me go to my Shop My page. If you go to my Shop My page, shopmy.us/thatshow, that has all of my skincare recommendations based off of specific categories. So, for example, I have, all of my favorite Holy Grail products. I have my favorite cleansers, my favorite toners, my favorite exfoliants. It's all categorized based off of your skincare concern. And so that's a really great site. If you don't want to send me a DM personally, which you can always do, please DM me. By the way, I'm not doing shit. DM me. But you can always DM me and we can talk in detail about skincare recommendations. Or if you want to just skip that whole interaction, go to my Shop My page where I post my recommendations. Should I give up my hope? No. I felt so loved today on here. Thank you. You're welcome, Paulina. We love you. Do a lot of people always tell you how cute you are? Does your partner get jealous? People do tell me how cute I am. I don't think I'm super cute. I think I'm like a 7 out of 10, like just slightly above. Like average is like, an average looking person is like a 5 or a 6. I think I'm a 7. I think I'm just like slightly above average. I do get a lot of compliments. And no, I don't think my partner gets jealous. I don't think so. I see not that I am not happy watching you, just curious. Yeah, so no. So I don't showcase my partner because him and I are very opposite in nature. He's an introvert. I won't tell you what industry he works in, but he's definitely an introverted person, very nerd-like, very sensitive as well. Like, you guys know me. I have extremely thick skin, and I don't give a fuck what any of you guys think about me. But my partner does. My partner cares a lot. He cares too much. And so, where I am not like I don't really care what you guys think about me. Like, my partner cares too much what other people think about him. And I think he tries to remind me. He's like, Cho, don't be such a hard ass all the time, and you should care a little bit more about how you look to other people and all this shit. And I try my best, and I tell him, well, darling, you should stop caring so much of these bitches and these cunts think about you. So anyway, he can't handle social media the way I do. Like, I'm just imagining what my partner would do if he received all the hate that I did the last 2 days. I had an account, go onto all my YouTube videos, spend hours commenting on videos on my YouTube, my Twitter, and my Instagram page, insulting me, saying these terrible things about me. And then the bitch, the nasty, disgusting, ugly cunt, decides to delete them. It's so strange, like, mentally unhinged. I'm from Poland, but live in America now. Okay, awesome. Noxzema be burning my face. Get rid of Noxzema. Girl, King D, get rid of Noxzema. You can do better than Noxzema. There's better brains than Noxzema. But your personality, Cho, makes you a 10. Well, thank you, A-Money. I appreciate that. It's all about the personality for me. I don't date people based on how they look. I don't. Never have, to be quite honest with you. I don't date people based on how they look. I date people based on how well I can envision a life together, a successful life together. That's what I date. I mean, honestly. Cute lazy eye. Thank you, bot. People should tell you you're cute more often, otherwise they hating. Well, we have a lot of haters. It's okay. You love Bollywood. That's cool. Guys, we're going to end the stream right now. Thank you so much for being here. You guys know that you could be doing so many other things with your time. You could be working out. You could be studying for your next exam. You could be reading the Bible. You could be watching porn. You could be playing with your children, or, watching another YouTuber. You could be doing so many things with your time, but I really, really appreciate that you guys spend time with me. So definitely stop by again tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We'll be live again tomorrow, and we'll be live again on Sunday. Also, I have to always ask you guys to do this because I'm broke. I need money. I really need you guys to go comment on my vlogs. I put a lot of work into my vlogs and my shorts, and it would mean the world to me if you guys watched at least one vlog of mine and commented on the vlog before tomorrow's stream. So do me that favor, please. It's the least you can do. Go like the video. Just pick a random video and watch it. Comment on it. I really, really appreciate that, so guys, so much. I really need the support because that's how I make money on YouTube. These live streams are demonetized all the time. Like if I showed you guys my AdSense, these live streams are demonetized 95% of the time. So the best way to support me financially outside of memberships and super chats is by watching my monetized content, such as my vlogs, okay? And there's something that you guys would be interested in, I promise you. Like, I think I do some interesting stuff sometimes. Anyway, um, not reading the Bible, watching porn at the same time, girl. I hope not. But anyway, guys, I'll chat with you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Love you so much.